you. Because you're Tony Thornton. Because you're Tony Thornton. So thank you for doing that for me, okay?
All right. Come on, Tony.
You guys came out to that seminar to learn about the 4 F's to fortune. And guess what? So many people got excited because this happens a lot. And actually, Tony, this was one of Tony's questions about, people come into seminars and things like that and they get like riled up.
Yes.
And then they do nothing. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you this. So I have 7 people. Now, just last Saturday, right, was the seminar.
Yes.
And typically after seminars, you got to go to another class and another class and another class. And it's like a prolonged period before you kind of get started. I got 7 people right now who got their loans, got approved. 5 of them are under contract.
Come on.
Okay? And they're going to be settling as soon as the daggone hackers stop hacking up Baltimore City and messing us up. But I'm just saying. But that is amazing because that goes to show you right there that we're getting started right away.
Get started.
Yeah, it's no delay in this. I'm not going to wait and then you got to go to the master's class and then you got to go to this and go to that. I ain't doing all that. We want to get to the finish line. And these are the people who really want to get started and get finished. And then some people will say, well, you know what? Well, that was only 7 people. Guess what? I'd rather have 7 people that want to do it and is willing to do it and got the heart to do it and got the energy to do it and want to make this fortune. I'd take 7 people.
Come on.
I will take 7 people. I want to teach the masses, but come on, let's get real. Everybody is not going to do what they're supposed to do. Life happens. They get discouraged because some people, one little small thing happened and they get discouraged. Oh, I ain't doing this. Right. Well, you shouldn't be doing it any daggone way because guess what? You got a lot more failures to come with doing this. Right. It's a lot of things that you have to learn when you get this, but so many of us want instant gratification.
Right.
I used to be that way too. I used to want instant gratification. If I would hit the lottery, that was my life stream. But the big lottery, not the pick 3 and pick 4. That was my grandmother played the pick 3, pick 4. I don't want that little money. I wanted the big money. Instant gratification, right? And well, it ain't happened. So I gotta work for it.
Come on.
People don't want to work for it. But I promise you, if you work for it, you can get to the finish line. You can build this generational wealth. It will pay off. I promise you. So for those of you, my lucky 7, I should call them. For those of you who moved on it, started looking at property and stuff like that and getting under contract. Thank you. Because that is what I drink. This is what I live for. I have a passion for doing this. I want to make sure people get to the finish line. I was just telling you, Mike, on your show about the lady from Home Goods who told me about her getting finished to the finish line. She's on her second one.
Yeah, she already. This is her second one. Wow.
That brings so much joy to my heart to know that people are taking the information and they are using it. Okay? Right. Guys, you want to call in today and you want to give us some information on what you felt about the seminar. I like feedback. I like feedback, good, bad, or ugly. It can only make me better. Call in today. It's 443-380-2803. Don't forget, you can listen live at www.praisebaltimore.com or download that app at Praise 106.1. I love when I say that. It sounds so professional, And
they can see it on the Angel Brown Effect.
Y'all can see it on the Angel Brown Effect because I'm a social media butterfly now. Jason has me all over the place. I'm getting all these views and things like that. Now I'm clocking the daggone views. I never did that before. Let me see how many people looking at it.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
Because, listen, like you said, I'm just picking up from your show. Like you said, this is the way of the world now.
Yes.
This is what people are doing. They're on social media. So, you got to conform. And that's what I've been doing. Now, it's a little bit hard for me because I'm not used to doing social media. I think I'm going to call a lurker. My kids call me a lurker. I'm used to lurking on people's pages just to see what they doing, being nosy. Oh, that's a troll. Sorry, not a lurker. I'm a troll. Thank you, Jason.
Troll. Okay.
I think lurker sounds a little better. No, maybe not. Okay. I'm a troll. Because people put all their business on social media. So when you're bored, you're just like, oh, really? That happened. Oh, that happened. But now I have to get to the point where I can give this information to the masses. So if that's social media, then guess what? So be it. Social media it is, right? Guys, the 4 F's to Fortune. The course is available now. www.theangelbrowneffect.com. You guys can go on my YouTube page because I know Jason got all sorts of stuff uploaded and all that type of stuff that's on there. I look at it myself occasionally just to, the memories of it, because I don't get to see myself when I'm in action.
You're doing it, yeah.
So when I look at the videos, I was like, oh, that was pretty cool, Angel Brown. Or I might say, oh, girl, you could have put some on your edges before you did that video. Edge control or something.
Okay. All right, here we go.
That's why I wore a hat today, because all the edges, I didn't have any more of that edge control stuff. So I'm going to stop at Rite Aid when I leave here today.
See, I don't have the edge issue.
Yeah, right. So you don't have it. I love your shirt, though, Mike. What does it say? Only God can judge me.
That's right.
Boom.
So folk will try to judge you, but their judgment don't mean anything.
Yeah, they judge me all the time.
His judgment is what's important.
That's right.
Come on.
All I want is a well done. When I get to the pearly gates, well done, Angel Brown.
That's right.
That's all I want to hear.
That's it.
Okay?
Hallelujah.
Listen, guys, I'm going to tell you something. 4 F's to Fortune, right? Find it, fund it, fix it, flip it. Right now, I have a team of people that are showing property and things like that. Tony just had an instance the other day.
Tony,
where she went, my sister. My sister's a realtor. A lot of people don't know that she's actually a realtor.
Tony.
Yeah, Tony's a realtor.
All right.
So she was one of the people that was taking people out, and she got out to one house, and there was a squatter. Is that the video
you sent out?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It was a squatter in the house. The lady had
her own ladder.
She was climb out the window. Tony was like, "You set me up. You set me up." I really didn't set her up, but these are the things that happens. But obviously, this lady had a mental illness. And this just goes to show you how severe mental illness is. And so we want to get the lady some help, really. Well, she ain't want our help. She was
trying to get out.
She was trying to jump out the window. Tony ain't know what to do. So these are all learning experiences. And it's not funny. It's just funny the way that you say, yes, it is. It's just funny the way that we have to deal with certain things in the real estate industry. Real estate is one of the most dangerous professions.
Is that right?
Yeah, because you're going out, and that's why you should always use like a buddy system, because you're going out to these houses. You don't know what you're going to find in these houses.
Right.
So that's why, we try to buddy up and go to these houses together and things like that. And it's not just the city, it's the county. It's all over, where you see these stories. But that doesn't mean that you can't do this. What that means is you just have to put safety measures in place, to make sure that you're safe. Well, these days, you got to be safe doing anything. Walking down the street, you got to try to make sure that you're safe. But I'm so excited that a lot of people was able to get the information. We got a lot of feedback. We got a lot of good feedback as far as the seminar. My husband spoke, and he just gave it how it was. Damon is really straight and real and to the point. Live performed, no chaser. Live performed, and that was awesome. His new single, so that was great. And I think that overall, it was just a very successful seminar. And so, from the bottom of my heart, guys, I'm so thankful and so grateful. Huge. That you guys came out and showed as much love as you guys showed. So, Mike, you were there. What do you think about the seminar? I can take it. Tell the truth.
Yeah. So
I can take it.
No, it was amazing to see the people pour in.
Yes.
Pour in to sit down, to get this information, to hear, and to see opportunity. I love to see people excited about trying to go higher. I'm an optimism on steroids kind of a guy, so when I see people coming to try to grow, okay, and when they're growing in the things of God and growing in their business and growing in their marriage and grow, you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they came to get that.
They did.
And it was just amazing watching them come in, sit, get the question, and then the follow-up. What I really like is that they didn't just hear it and leave. The phone started ringing. People were purchasing
immediately,
things, getting set up to go ahead and do what other people are coming to Baltimore to do.
Yes.
You know,
and making a fortune in our backyard.
You're right here.
Yeah.
So.
And Jershelle, yes, you are one of the lucky 7. She just texted me. Am I one of the lucky 7? Yes, you are. Yes, you are, girl.
Yeah.
And you know what else I love? I love when people give me their stories, like Jershelle. She gave me her story of how she want to build generational wealth, how she wants to learn, how she's been looking for me for 3 years. I'm telling all your business, Jershelle. But it was like amazing to know that people really, really want this information, and they want it from me. You know, so that's just like I'm honored. I'm honored.
I think it also opens up your mind. If you thought that you just have to have a regular job and you have to just do. And somebody might want that. Somebody their plan maybe just to work a 9 to 5 for many years and get their retirement and go, and that's fine. All right.
Yeah.
But you open the eyes of someone who thought, you know what, I'm just doing this regular job, but I could be taking a house, finding it, and then learning how to fix it up, and then getting the funding that I need and flipping it, and I can do that myself. Even more than the money that's made, the achievement that's associated.
Yes.
But when you saw people that they've come in, they've got a property for $5,000, $15,000, put 30 or 40 in it, and then sold it and made $50,000, $80,000, $60,000.
Just imagine
that's
if you
crazy. At one time, that's somebody's salary.
Yeah, just imagine if you do that 3 times a year. Let's just say.
Come on.
Just imagine if you did that 3 times a year.
3 times a year.
And I'm just being like, you know, that's very realistic for someone to do. So just imagine. That's why, guys, I don't know what else I can do for you. I'm gonna help you find it. We're giving the funding. That is the biggest thing.
Yes.
We're giving the funding. Where they do that at? Where they do that at?
Did she say where they do that? Where they do that at? That's right.
There you go, Tony. There you go. Not today. Not today. You will not correct me today, Tony. Okay? That's right. Where they do that at? That's what I wanted to say.
That's going on a t-shirt. It's going on a t-shirt. It's going to happen.
That's what I wanted to say.
Where they do that at?
So,
how do you spell that? Where they, okay.
We're helping y'all with the construction part of it. Most people can't find really good contractors.
That's right.
We're helping you with the contract. We're helping you with the construction. We're helping you flip it. We're helping you get to the finish line. There's nothing more that I can do for you. It's nothing more.
But you gotta want it.
You gotta want it.
Do it.
You gotta want it. And that's the biggest thing. I think that a lot of people want just, like I said, instant. They think that they're gonna be a multi-millionaire overnight. Ain't gonna happen.
Right.
It ain't gonna happen.
That's right.
So what you want to do? If you want to work for it, I'm your girl. If you think that it's just going to come overnight, fly by night, if you think that I'm going to do everything for you, I am not the person for you. And it's okay.
That's right.
It's okay.
Well, as you help people and who are serious about it, then it will snowball, the snowball effect here, and then that's where the can I say it? Generational wealth.
Generational? That's what I think you were about to say.
Generation.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, we should have like a word contest.
All right.
Tony would win.
Tony
I would lose.
That's right. He'd be correcting everybody. Generational wealth takes place.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Come on.
I thought you were about to say generational. You know how they had the WWF? They had anyway, that was wrestling. Anyway, I just had a flashback. My father used to take us to wrestling matches all the time. So
hey. Wait, look, let's play it like this. You wrestling with yourself. You wrestling with your mindset to do what you need to do.
See,
that's part
there
of the
you
problem.
go, Mike Davis. I like how you spin that around and make it make sense. Because I've wrestled with myself a lot. I still wrestle with myself.
You're gonna have that.
I still wrestle with myself. You know, and I always get confirmation because, you know, sometimes you just get to a point where you think, am I supposed to be doing this? Am I supposed to be doing something else? What am I supposed to be doing? And sometimes you have that conflict, right? And every time I even think of having just a small thought, God always throw people in the mix to confirm it
That's right.
for me.
That's great.
To confirm it for me.
Because the negative comes out.
Yes.
And you feel down about it.
You know?
Do. Lord that's what I'm saying. So he sends somebody to confirm and say, I need you.
Yes.
Thank you. Da, 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 da.
Yes.
To encourage you.
Yes. And it keeps pouring out. And people were doing it all yesterday. It just kept happening. And my last call of the day was like 8 o'clock at night. And I wasn't even going to answer. And I actually picked it up, and the gentleman just started immediately praying. And I'm like, hello? Hello?
He went right into prayer.
But he went right into prayer. Hello? I kept saying hello, right? And then something just said, shut up.
Okay.
And I was quiet, and I just started listening. And he was just praying and all this stuff. And little Anaya Marie, because he was on speakerphone, she said, thank you, Jesus. I said, well, go ahead. Go ahead, Anaya. You thank him too. That's
out of the
right.
mouth of babes.
I'm telling you. She said, thank you,
right.
Jesus. And so I was quiet. And after he prayed, he said, you are my sister. He said, I was like, your real sister? Who your mother? Who your father? You know me.
Right.
It went right over my head. What's your mama name and father name? I can double check. You never know these days. So he said, you are my sister in Christ. And he said, you will not be in the state of Maryland by the end of this year. He said, you are going to be teaching global. That's what he said. So
watch this. Somebody said to me, Angel allowed you to open up in prayer at the event. Okay. And you go to the other events that they don't have no prayer in there. They're giving you all good information and all that kind of stuff. And that seemed to mean something to so many people that you would put God in the teaching of your seminars and different things that you do, and all, because it's a part of you. But you're not afraid to acknowledge Him in the middle of it.
That's right.
So
to God be the glory.
Right. Come on.
Y'all better stop it. He in the mix all the time.
Yes.
And when he wasn't in the mix for me, you know what? You want to hear all the stories? I ain't got enough time.
Okay. Right.
I ain't got enough time to tell you all the stories when I didn't have them in the mix, when I wasn't putting them first. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, and a lot of us, we want money, 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 money. That was me. Money, 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 money. And God's like, you ain't get nothing until you understand
Come on.
Until you understand the priority of where I'm supposed to be.
My.
So I still wasn't listening. That's right.
All right.
Because I got Mike Davis stuff right here that I was about to read. But I got like pre-read it. It's like Bible verses and stuff. But it's some Luke stuff on here. But one of these days.
Luke, the book of Luke.
Luke is in the Bible.
That's right. That's
He in the King James Version. Tell
that's
me
right.
What you talking about. I just read that though. I ain't know about heart, but I just read that on this paper.
Unbelievable.
But but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The Lord is all up in this space.
Yes, God be.
And that's why the doors, the floodgates have opened, because I have prayed for this stuff long before the radio and TV and all this type of stuff. And it just didn't happen. It wasn't supposed to happen back then, though. I wasn't ready for it. I'm ready.
Amen.
I'm ready now. I said, Lord, I'm ready. Open up the floodgates. I'm ready to teach your people.
Come on.
I'm ready to inspire them, encourage them. I'm ready to help them build generational wealth. I want to teach what I've been taught. And a lot of people don't understand that, because us, we don't want to show. I don't want to show Mike too much. I don't want to show Tony too much. It's going to take, away from me. And they don't understand that when they teach,
man, we need to break that.
Yeah, we have to.
We gotta break
but
that.
But it's such
mindset.
A generational curse, though.
Yes.
It's a curse.
It's
a generational curse.
That.
And if we don't come together as one, it's going to continue to happen with our kids, their kids, your kids' kids, your kids'
That's right.
It's going to keep happening.
So the message is be a help. Help somebody. Do what God did for you.
Help some daggone body.
Yes.
It only takes a second. To help somebody. People always say to me, I know you're busy, but. And let me tell you, that is very true. That is very, very, very true. But I try to take time out to help. Like, for example, for your daughter yesterday. Yesterday, I had a real busy day. I ain't get absolutely no work done. I ain't blaming you, Tania. I'm saying I chose to put that aside to help. And by doing that, a lot of the stuff that I was supposed to be doing yesterday when I was when I was doing it with her, I didn't actually have to do it. It was already done for me.
Worked out.
It was already worked out.
This is a great God moment for me.
I'm telling you. Go ahead. Bring him in the mix.
When you put God first,
yes,
He works out. Oh my goodness, He works out everything else.
Mike, you about to cry?
He works out. I get emotional in a minute because when you see God come in the midst and work out the situation for you while you're trying to be about His business, when you're trying to help somebody, you're being about God's business.
Yes,
you're loving people. When you do that, God says, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of this other stuff right here. I'm gonna take care of this. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna take care of that.
That's
you go ahead and take care of that person, okay?" And so that's why when you have the heart to help, all right, it's exponential and expands, and that's why God will expand you.
And that's why I'm expanding.
Hallelujah.
Across country. Tony about to cry too.
Yeah.
Wow, that is so awesome. God is good all the time. I'm telling you. You about to cry too, Tony?
No, I mean, I'm good.
Okay.
He just had something in his eye.
He had something in his eye. Mike, let me tell you. I like when I talk to you. You know why? Because something just comes up and out of you. Oh. And today, even on your own show, you was lit.
Amen.
You was lit. Okay.
I wasn't screaming like Angel Brown. I'm lit.
You probably should.
I got people on the last show yelling at me. I'm lit. Who is the crazy lady? Yeah.
Me. Little Angel Brown.
That's right.
The ABA is gonna take over.
But God will get you lit. When you love Him, He will.
Yes.
It will come out of, you'll be excited about Him, and then it expands to everything else. See, we think if you do the God thing too much, you'll miss out on everything else. No, you do Him first.
Yeah.
Everything else explodes.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
What is that? A rising tide raises all ships.
Ooh.
So not just your ship, a rising tide. So everything in the water comes up. So everything around you comes up when you put Him first.
That's like a good tattoo.
My God. Come on. That's right.
I mean,
it's true. It's good stuff.
I mean, it's a meaning. If you're gonna get something with meaning and substance, and that way you can read it just like So on Mike's daughter's one of her walls, she's gonna have an inspiration wall, with different quotes, because everybody who knows me knows I'm a quote person, and I think that if we see something every day when we come out, when we start our day, it could change our day. You get to choose if you're going to be happy today.
That's right.
You get to choose it. Yeah, you choose if you're happy today.
Come on.
Don't let nobody else choose it for you. I want to be happy today. You choose it. All right, guys. Tony is kicking me off. He's wrapping up his fingers like this, like roll it.
They need to get those courses.
Guys, go to The Angel Brown Effect, www.theangelbrowneffect.com. The courses are now available. I promise you guys, you're going to get to the finish line. I love you so much. Pat yourself on the back, Baltimore. I'm going to see you next week.
Angel Brown Effect. Angel Brown Effect. Empower me. Inspire me. Angel Brown Effect. Brick by brick and block by block. We're gonna build it up. Angel Brown Effect. We're gonna build it up.
Hey everybody, it's Erica Campbell.
And I'm Griff from Get Up Morning, and I hope you are enjoying your weekend.
Up next, we will welcome the legendary Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis to the Get Up Church.
Oh, yes, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Man, I'm so excited. We'll premiere their new song, With the Sounds of Blackness. But do you think I can ask some questions about that? Y'all pray for us. Listen, so after you enjoy your weekend, wake up with us on Monday morning, faith walking,
love talking,
enjoy living on Get Up Mornings.
Get up. That's Get Up Mornings with Erica Campbell and Griff on Praise 106.1.
WLIF HD2 Baltimore.
The all-new Praise 106.1.